What is up, everybody? Welcome back. Today we are talking about a classic metal album. We are doing a retrospective. We are looking back 20 plus years of angry music, angry metal.
Very angry.
Very angry. Today we are talking...
Very angry.
Andro, what are we talking about today?
We're talking about St.
Anger around my neck. Here on Metalology. I got this shit down. I'm the ringleader, the host ringleader. Like, you guys know where the quips are. You guys know where the catchphrases.
Yeah, you lay out the pavement. We're gonna fucking add some tread on that shit.
That's right. We teamwork up in this bitch, my man.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yep.
So you guys heard it right. Today we are talking about Metallica's controversial. Probably most controversial record. I would say it's their most controversial record, more than Load and Reload. We're talking about St.Anger. This is a record that was huge in the early 2000s for two different reasons. One, because it was Metallica's first new album since Reload, which was, I believe, 97.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So you're talking about like the biggest metal band in the world on a 5-year hiatus of like releasing shit. And they come out, or more, because I was 03, so 6 years maybe? 5 years, 6 years?
Mm-hmm.
And they come out with St.Anger, which they said, oh, it's going to be the most angriest thing we've ever dropped. It's going to be the most darkest and the heaviest. And then it drops and splits their fucking fan base.
Yeah.
Very true.
Which you would think probably would not have happened for a heavy record. But
yeah. I'm trying to remember how like it was during that time, but man, were people hungry for that fucking record. And when they got it, it was just nothing but, I don't know, just a lot of debates, a lot of fucking fights amongst your friends. You know what I mean? That shit was like dividing people.
Yeah.
What, you like St. Anger? Yeah, I actually don't mind it. It was like, what? Dude, Master Puppets, and that's it.
And there was so much going into that record because it was the new bass player. It was Robert Trujillo.
Mm-hmm.
The documentary, Some Kind of Monster, they gave insight into the writing recording of the album. Which I still consider Some Kind of Monster to be one of the greatest metal documentaries ever because they really let you in.
Mm-hmm.
Which like even bands like I would say like Iron Maiden and bands like that never really did.
No.
Not like Metallica. They're letting motherfuckers into their therapy appointments.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's something I want for all my artists. Like, do I really want to see like them on their bad days for every artist? No, but Metallica definitely filled that role. They're like, here you guys go.
Yo.
So.
And the memes.
Oh, man, yeah.
So this episode came out after the reveal that our buddy over here quit the band, quit Defy the Tyrants, our band Defy the Tyrants, and Rudy still doesn't believe it.
No one believes
it. Which is a damn
it.
shame.
It's not true.
But
it is very true.
Literally, we had walked out of the room. It happened in this room too. That's
the same room.
Baji, me, and Alejandro met up, and we talked about him quitting the band in this here room. I walked out of this room, walked into the living room. Brandon was sitting over there, and I was like, "He quit the band. He quit. Do not like, hey, well, hey."
I'm not gonna believe it until I see you guys perform live.
I won't be there.
No, you're gonna be there. You just won't be on stage.
Okay.
You're getting dragged to the show.
That's when I'll truly believe it.
Yeah.
When I'm not on stage.
Yeah.
When you're next to me, I'm like, what?
I'm sure people.
Yeah.
Hey,
people
dude, that guy's got your bass.
Dude, what do you? Wait, if you're here, then who's up there? What?
Yeah.
Who's up there?
Until that happens, I don't
my
believe
bass.
Ghost.
So we just dropped a whole episode on that. You guys can check it out. Baji. It was Baji's 10 seconds of sun here on Metalology.
Sun.
Yeah. Black hole sun.
The black hole. Fun.
I've never done a like because Baji has had the what's that called not a collaboration,
lifetime achievement
no
award.
motherfucker, not that.
What achievement have I never gotten?
Bless you, sir.
Like, I think it was like last holiday season. I think we were like something happened with like a session like where we didn't meet up or something, and I did a concoction of like Baji's best moments on the podcast.
Oh, yeah, that shit was
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, I listened
like-
to that show. I was laughing.
Like
dude.
top 10 Baji moments.
Yeah.
And then here we are again. Like you're the star of the podcast. Baji is
You got
the
a best
star.
of, dude.
I got a best.
I don't even have a best
got
of.
a-
I don't have a
Wait.
best of it, and I put that motherfucker together.
Rudy doesn't have a best of.
Nope.
You got the
Yeah.
best of.
You
Y'all
got
just-
the best of.
Y'all just don't say controversial shit.
No, it's because you say ridiculous shit that
What?
makes no goddamn sense, and you think it's intellectual. You think it makes sense,
It makes sense to me,
and
eh?
it doesn't.
I mean,
Hey,
it
sometimes,
makes sense to
sometimes
me.
it does. Sometimes.
Sometimes less is more.
When-
And people love that.
When
about
we did the
Baji.
Linkin Park episode, we did get some pushback on Baji because he was like, "Oh, well, it's my opinion. If you don't like my opinion, well, fuck you then." Well, what do you want me to do? I'm like, well, I want you to express yourself, and I want you to like talk about it and articulate. He's like, I don't got to articulate. It's my opinion. I'm like, well, you're on a podcast.
I don't
So
know,
unfortunately,
I don't know what more you
the
want.
medium is
People
talking.
want to know.
I'm sorry.
They want to know what I feel.
I don't
Yeah.
think that tops the DIY incident.
DIY. That was
Dude.
bullshit.
That was another top.
That's just something
That
I,
was-
Hey,
I
you
don't.
stuck to your
another
guns,
top
though,
I
line.
don't.
bro.
I don't
So
know.
fuck it.
I just don't like that term. I'm sorry. I don't
But
like
the
it.
fact that it triggered you so
Yeah,
much.
it
Yeah.
was hilarious.
We went from
It
0
did.
to 100.
It did trigger me. Yes, but I just don't like it.
But it makes no sense. Like we're
I'm
not we're not
sorry.
going to dig back into it.
We're
Yeah,
not.
no.
But you need to understand that is ridiculous.
And you were
Just-
DIY yourself. That's the more ridiculous
This
part.
podcast
I
is
just
DIY.
don't-
Yeah,
I
this
don't
is
like
literally-
that term. I'm sorry. DIY is for stuff that woodworking shit you make outside.
DIY is for anything that
Do
you
it
do by
yourself.
yourself.
Do it by yourself. Well, I don't.
When you masturbate, it's DIY.
DIY, buddy.
Don't you dare! Don't you dare
Unless
ruin
I'm there
it
in the
for
room,
me.
it's DIY,
Don't-
buddy.
Don't you dare ruin it for
You
me.
DIY more than any of us, my friend.
You're the king of DIY, dude.
I
if
hate you all
really,
so much.
we really put it down to brass tacks.
Yeah, that's like the most. Like I'm gonna tell you, it's like the most like Mexican dude being offended by the term Latinx. Like it's the equivalent. Like you don't understand like just how ridiculous
We
it
threw
is.
that. We
What do you
threw it.
mean ridiculous? You don't call a Latinx, Latina, Latino.
See, okay, this is what I'm fucking talking. See, I understand that because that is a new term that was made up to encompass like an entire demographic. DIY has been around since like the fucking dawn of man. Like
Dawn of
everybody's
internet.
talked. Like
I don't like the term. I'm sorry. I do not
I'm a
like it.
do-it-yourself kind of guy.
and then Baji comes, oh, that's a stupid fucking term. Well, what would you call it? I don't know anything else. Well, it's a very literal do it yourself.
Independent. I like independent more. That's
There you go.
That sounds very.
That actually is.
Sounds very.
Yeah,
it
I-
sounds much. It doesn't sound poor. Is what I'm trying to
What?
say.
DIY sounds poor.
DIY sounds poor.
So, like, you can't
Independent
afford
sounds
it.
like, hey, you know what? They're civilized at least.
Yeah.
They're not animals.
Yeah. Okay.
This is
I
ridiculous.
think we've made no
No,
forward on
no.
this.
There's been
No.
no progress.
there is no
dilemma,
progress
but,
on this. I'm sorry.
I am the
It was-
wall that fucking Baji. I am the wall that progress smashes up against.
Yeah,
There
right.
will be no progress.
no progress here.
Like, okay, so like I think that your New Year's resolution, because this episode is coming out at the end of 2024, for future listeners, your New Year's resolution should be progress. For example, about 5 minutes before we started the podcast, I said, you know, dude, maybe you should put a carpet down to cover some of the cables. And you're like, why the fuck should I cover the cables? And fucking Rudy's over here trying to pull a cable from my fucking leg. And I'm like,
Your leg
well,
on a cable.
there you go.
Why were my cables moved? That's a better question.
Because I'm trying to get situated.
No,
so,
not
like-
you. My cables that
Oh.
were all right here earlier. the
All
other
right, so
day.
we're talking about St.Anger today.
Yeah, St.
We're
Anger.
talking about St.Anger today, which Metallica did DIY. They just hired Bob
They went-
Rock,
Yeah, their producer.
and they built their own studio. They built 2 studios, which was fucking hilarious. They built 2 whole lot studios. The first studio, they worked it for like 2 or 3 years and didn't use any of the songs.
Oh yeah.
They used no songs from
I
that.
remember that.
Temptation.
That was
Oh.
before he went to rehab, right?
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
he went to rehab, and they moved into a new facility, which became their current headquarters. And then they used all the songs from there. But they 2-3 years before that, nothing,
Damn.
0. So
Mhm.
yeah, it was just Metallica and Bob Rock. So it was DIY. Bob Rock technically was playing bass with them, so he
Yeah.
was in the band for 5 minutes. You know, so they were DIY. Metallica was DIY.
He definitely did feel like the perfect It's like, you know what? You guys been doing fucking this shit for what, since '94 or I don't know how long, or no, '90. Sorry, my bad. '89 or whatever. Black Album.
Bob Rock, yeah, it was probably like
Yeah.
'89 is when they started.
So it's like, damn, like you might as well fucking join the band, dude. So, yeah, I remember when I heard that, I was like, yeah, that makes sense.
Like I'm not gonna lie, if our producer, well, we produced our album ourselves, but
Yeah.
if we had a producer like
DIY.
DIY,
Yeah.
if we had a producer and they knew how to play guitar and bass and drums, and Bashi quits, we're gonna be like, hey, there's a spot available.
Yeah.
Would you want to join? Would you want to join? I don't know, Bashi. How would you feel if Roger replaced you? How would you feel about that?
I'd laugh because you guys probably wouldn't progress.
What progress did you?
He would be hindered, is what I'm trying to say.
Oh boy! Thank God Roger's not a Metallica fan.
Right.
All right. So today we're talking about St.Anger. We're getting into St.Anger. We're not doing no questions. We're not doing none of that. We're just going to get right into it. I think going forward into 2025, we're going to be doing these kind of like classic metal album reviews. We're going to kind of dig into them a little bit. I think it's a cool subject.
It is.
You know, because we've done some album reviews from like newer stuff.
Yeah.
But I think that we should kind of revisit some like older stuff.
Yeah.
Like I would love to do like a Korn, not Issues because that's a 16-song album, but like Follow the
That'd be
Leader.
too easy. That'd be too easy.
Yeah, like Follow the Leader. I'm like that'd be a 6th album to review, like to a retrospective.
Do have opinions about that album.
All right.
Why?
I don't think it's as
which
good.
album?
I think it's better than I remember.
I think there's just
Which album? I missed it.
Yeah,
Follow the
Follow
Leader.
the Leader.
Oh,
Yeah, I feel like it's
Yeah.
all over the place, and there's like shit in there. It's like, get this shit out of here.
I think it's way better than the first 2 records.
Issues is
I
my
think the
favorite.
first-
I still can't listen to the first 2. The first 2 records that's like phased out of my. It's like Metallica's Kill 'Em All. I couldn't listen to it when
We
I
should
was
do
younger.
a classic album review on the first album.
I'm not
Self-titled.
Not doing that.
People would love to hear that.
Not doing
Let
that.
us know.
No, don't let us know.
Yes, let us know.
Don't let us know.
Korn first album.
Oh, dude, I can't.
That is a classic.
So
Fucking
it's like Metallica's like Kill 'Em All. Like I think that's the worst album. Like by far. I think it's a terrible album. I think the riffs are like
worst
extremely
album
naive.
out of their whole discography, or
We're not
certain
counting
era?
Lulu. We're not counting Lulu.
Okay, I was gonna say,
Yeah,
like,
we're not gonna
you
count.
bet you
We're
watch.
counting just the band discography. I think it's the worst album. I think it sounds like shit. It doesn't hold up at all. The songs are not good. Like
Jesus.
they're just not. The highlight of the album is Cliff Burton's solo, Anesthesia. That is the highlight
Yeah.
of that album. It's not.
I think
When
that
you think of
there's-
Kill 'Em All, do you not think of Anesthesia?
No, I don't. I just
don't.
skipped that track. But no, I'm just kidding. But no, dude, that first. Well, I don't want to talk too much about that
Okay.
because we're talking about St.Anger.
Talking about St.Anger.
St.Anger.
Yeah. So we're gonna keep your anger.
Yeah, I'm
bottled
trying to
up.
keep my anger bottled up, but yeah, that first record sounds the way it's supposed to sound because it needed to come out at the era it came out. So to me, it's like classic.
I agree.
record.
I think every album after that album is like 1,000 times better than that album.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying Kill 'Em All is like above Master or Ride. It's not.
I think
But-
St.Anger is way better.
Then Kill 'Em All.
Oh yeah.
Alex is like, what the fuck
I mean,
did you
that
just
is-
say?
I mean, they could have changed, of course, the snare tone. Like we're gonna get into the snare tone
Yeah, I
too.
don't-
But
I need to listen to this.
we need to get back in there.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna get into it, but just want to let everyone know, our normal listeners, we're not doing no questions, but we are gonna be pretty much for these kind of episodes, the retrospective album review episodes. We are going to just pretty much jump right into it. We're gonna jump right in. We didn't do it with this one because Baji distracted the fuck out of everybody with his DIY nonsense.
I didn't even bring it up.
So
I was just.
That was
throwing
you.
off my
I
equilibrium.
brought it up, yeah.
Rudy brought it up. God damn you, Rudy.
God damn it, Rudy. Don't
See,
bring shit up.
This is what happens. You say you have to leave at a certain time, and then you say shit that gets him distracted, and then he rants for 20
I'm
goddamn
just
minutes.
saying, that was ridiculous.
That was.
It's okay though.
That was-
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's not. As
20,
in-
25.
That makes him him.
It's great for the podcast.
Yeah, it's further.
Not
cements-
great as a human being. Like we need to. Actually, no.
Yeah,
wait,
we're gonna-
wait until we end the podcast, and then we'll work on the human part of it.
The
You don't have to.
I don't.
The humanity.
Humanity. I don't,
Or the
I don't
lack-
believe in that.
The lack of
The
humanity.
lack of humanity.
20 years later, hey, Baji, what do you think about the? I still hate that shit.
Still hate
It's
it.
so dumb. All right, so anyways, let's get into it. So I'm going to read a quick excerpt from the St.Anger Wikipedia bio, so our listeners understand the context of maybe some of the things that we're going to talk about. If I can get my fucking Face ID working right now. in my Safari. Okay, there you go. All right, so this is from the St.Anger Wikipedia. St.Anger is the 8th studio album by American heavy metal band Metallica, released on June 5th, 2003, through Elektra Records in the United States and Vertigo Records elsewhere. It was the last Metallica album released through Elektra and the final collaboration between Metallica and longtime producer Bob Rock, with whom the band had worked with since 1990. This is also Metallica's only album as an official trio, as bassist Jason Newsted left the band prior to the recording sessions. Rock played bass in Newsted's place, and Robert Trujillo joined the band following its completion. Although he does not play on the album, Trujillo is credited in the liner notes and appears in photos with the band in the album's booklet. St.Anger, June 5th, 2003. Getting into the critical reception, Metacritic had it at a 65 out of 100. AllMusic, 3 out of 5 stars. Blender, 4 out of 5. Entertainment Weekly had it at a B+. Entertainment Weekly doing an album review on Metallica is weird because they do like movies. Rolling Stone gave it... Rolling fucking Stone.
5 out of 5.
No, 4 out of 5. Rolling Stone, at the time, the biggest rock magazine in history. 4 out of 5 stars. Spin gave it 8 out of 10, and Uncut gave it 4 out of 5. The album holds a score of 65 out of 100 based on 20 reviews on review aggregating website Metacritic.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Interesting.
Nothing's changed.
So just like an overall kind of thoughts about like
Nope.
the time the album came out, were you looking forward to it? I think all of us were kind of, we were, I think to 03, I think I was already like maybe 2 years into like being into metal. Like I was definitely like on board. I had my favorite bands already. I was, you know, Korn's, this was the year Take a Look in the Mirror came out. So I was also really looking forward to that too.
Damn.
You know,
that year.
June 15th, 2003, that was like, for us, I think, well, for me and Rudy, literally the summer right after middle school, going into high school, going into our freshman year. So we're starting high school with St.Anger, basically, because I think our school starts in July for our high school. Overall thoughts on the time period that the album came out. Were you looking forward to it? What were your thoughts about, not keep your thoughts of the album out, but kind of like the lead up to it? We'll start with Hondo since he's the elder.
I think.
The elder.
Wait a minute.
What does the elder have to say about this?
Oh, thank you.
Sincerely,
Wait
no
a minute.
fuck.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. I think that I was looking back. I was definitely like huge, and I still am, but very much like protective of Metallica or like a certain era, and I don't know if like maybe once the St.Anger music video came out, I was trying very hard to like it, right? You know, I'm just talking about the promotion. I don't want to talk about the song, but yeah, just like that was like my first blow of like, dude, you're not gonna get what you think you are. Even though obviously Load and all that has happened already, I'm not. You know, at the time, I was less, than willing to like listen to those albums, but. I still had that hope, you know, as a Metallica fan, that glimmer of hope, like, oh, maybe they'll just come back to their roots, you know, like every fucking metal fan probably says about their favorite bands. And, it was just anticipation. Like I said, I was just that glimmer of hope, you know, I was like, man, they're using double bass on the St.Anger track, you know, I was like, what? So... yeah, that's what was around my head at the time, you know. It's just destruction.
Gotcha.
As usual.
All right.
Got you. Baji, since you're just staring off into the wilderness.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, he's
Trying to remember. But 2003, I don't even think I heard of Metallica at that point. Because I wasn't really... I didn't get into metal till like 2004. Because that's when I started hanging out with Gino more. And then I think Gino showed me the song Harvester of Sorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. He showed me that song, like, I think, like, the end of, like, our middle school year. So, like, 2013. The middle 2013. Because 04 I started high school.
2013?
2003.
2003.
Three. God damn it. I'm sorry. 3.
04, 05 was your freshman year in high school.
Yeah, so 03 is when like I heard of Metallica, but I wasn't.
Wait.
Well, this is 03.
Yeah, but the middle of 03. But I only heard of them. I never looked into them.
You never heard like anything like
No.
music wise, Master of Puppets.
No. I didn't get into metal till I met Gino. Like Gino was the one who showed me because of you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Gino was the one who showed me metal, and I was like, oh shit, I like this. Then that's when LimeWire and all that shit.
This was before his nickname was Iraqi. His name was Gay.
Gay.
It was gamey.
Gamey.
Because I just would game a lot.
When you say gamey, I think of like gamey meat.
Gamey. Oh god.
Yeah, that nickname didn't stick for a long time.
Yeah, it did not. But like
I'm
2003,
surprised.
2003, like
So St. Anger predates your interest in metal.
yeah, it does.
Okay, wow.
Wow,
That's crazy.
I
Like
did
I
not
said,
know this about you.
First song I heard was Harvester of Sorrow, and I loved it.
Mm.
But like I never really looked into like other Metallica songs till way later.
Yeah. Okay. Rudy, how did you feel around St. Anger's release?
I remember I was really fucking looking forward to it, dude. The promoting before it came out, dude, was fucking big, dude. It was everywhere.
Oh yeah.
From what I remember.
Walmart and
And-
fucking Big
Okay,
Fist.
speaking of Walmart, I pre-ordered my shit there and I picked it up the day of release day at Walmart.
Did you get the edited version?
I got no, it was the unedited, and also it came with like a DVD.
Yeah,
With, like,
I got it too.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
that shit was to me. That shit was super cool, dude.
I
Like,
love that.
back in the day, like that was like, oh shit, dude, like
Yeah.
you get music and a DVD. Dude. Like I remember that was the selling point for me.
And
That
they,
was the
and,
shit.
and they played in their rehearsal space. They played the entire album.
Oh, okay.
So
I know
sick.
what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's fucking cool,
That's
dude.
cool.
I was super looking forward to it. I got it first day, so yeah.
Yeah, I was well into my Metallica fandom. Like, I think like at 35 years old, going on 36, I could say two favorite bands of all time, Korn and Metallica. I think they're great companions to have because they represent two different generations of metal. So going into like, I think at the time I was just as big of a Metallica fan as Korn. Like, it was to me, it was Jonathan Davis and James Hetfield. Those were my two dudes.
Yeah.
And
Same.
going into St. Anger, giving into all the hype of the interviews, like this is going to be the darkest record. It's going to be the heaviest record. It's going to be I'm like, oh shit, I can't wait. Can't wait, bro. Talking the hype up, get ready. Bought the album, one of the first albums I bought the day of. Like release day, marked it on my calendar, showed up. I think I bought it at Target. I was super, super stoked. Super, super excited to grab it. And yeah, so I guess I'll leave it at that and we'll get into it. And at the end of the podcast, after we listen through them, because we're going to listen to pieces of the album, of each song, after we go through that, we're going to give our general thoughts. I think talk about our reactions afterwards and how well the album has aged over its 20 plus years. Now 21, going on 22 years now.
Damn.
So that's crazy thing about
Time
21
flies,
years.
Dude. That's crazy.
I can still see in Walmart that fucking the wallpaper with a fucking fist, and I'm
Yeah.
like, oh man, Metallica.
Damn.
All right, so now we're gonna get fisted, and we're gonna listen to it.
Yeah.
So we're listening to St. Anger. The first track is the lead-off track. Frantic. See, you guys fucking know.
Dude,
fucking know.
I had this album on repeat, bro. Like
That's
back
true.
in the day,
do
I had
remember
it
that.
on repeat, bro. Like
I was like, even back then, I was like, really? You were?
yeah,
And I was
dude,
like,
yeah. I'm not gonna lie.
I was
Back then, yes.
Got you. All right, so this is Frantic. I feel like every guitar player knows how to play that. It's 3 notes.
Yeah, super easy.
Ooh. That snare though.
Yeah, the ringing.
Such like a cool because all the way up and high on the neck too. Here we go.
If I could have my wasted days back, would I use them to get back on track? Stop to warm that karma's burning, or look ahead but
Come on, Alex, do it.
turning. Do I have the strength to know
thought I should've known.
Could I have my wasted days back? When I
We all gotta do
used
the
them
tick, tick,
to
talks
get
together.
back on track. You live it or lie it, you live it or lie it. You live it or lie it. My lifestyle determines my death style. My lifestyle determines my death style. Keep searching.
I like this part. This is the part where
sick.
this part,
Back then, dude, I hated this part.
little Middle Eastern.
Melody, yeah, that's melodic, dude.
Keep searching.
All right, you guys ready?
Keep on searching.
You guys ready?
This search goes on.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Search goes on. Tick, 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 tock. Tick, 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 tock. Tick, 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 tock. Tick, 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 tock.
There you go.
At that point, Hetfield collapsed in the booth, right? He
Yeah.
just ran out of air. He was just
Tick tock, tick tock, douche. All right, so that was frantic.
Who would have thought 21 years later, TikTok would be the name of one of the most like
yeah.
successful apps?
Yeah, that's
Very
They
crazy.
knew, man. They knew.
So okay, so that's you're only allowed to say very once in each episode. We're gonna start doing that with you.
Very.
Very,
Yeah, we're gonna have a very counter.
very.
Right up, can we get a very
Alright.
counter above his head?
Get very. Put a very
Editor.
counter. So thoughts on frantic?
Sounds stock to me.
I love this song. Good fucking intro to the album.
It's just stock, bro.
You can
I
tell them to
remember
shut the fuck up.
No, I remember hearing it, dude, and like, this was like a great opener for the album, dude. For me, I fucking loved it. Loved it completely, dude.
Yeah. This song has a special place in my heart. It was one of the first Metallica songs that I ever learned how to play. I think at 03, I was just starting to learn how to play guitar. And I remember like opening Guitar World the month that this came out. A picture of James Hetfield and Kirk Hammett on the front page, and all 6 songs, because the Guitar World was always 6 songs, or 5, 6 songs, and it was all Metallica songs, and this is one of them. And I was like, I need to learn the new Metallica song because it's gonna be pumped up. Everyone's gonna be jamming frantic, and I need to learn frantic. And
Little did he know.
oh, ooh. I like that riff. I don't know if I like the beat. I don't know if the beat has aged well. But anyways, all right. So just like thoughts on frantic.
Good song. Good song.
Yeah, it's a good song. I think that it's aged pretty well. We've jammed it like occasionally, you know. Brandon, you know, fucking will chime in.
More joking.
Yeah, we're definitely jokey, but it's like we know it. It's like we can't deny that. Yeah, I fucking know what's next. So
Catchy.
yeah, it's definitely aged well, and just even the parts that I mentioned earlier that I hated back then, where it's like, oh man, they're getting soft, fucking getting to this like in and out, you know what I mean? Which is like I usually attribute it to like Korn, where it's like, okay, you go soft and then heavy and then go soft, but here Metallica do something like that. It was just like
Not acceptable.
unacceptable. Granted, I have at that time, even I'll admit, till today, I have not revisited Load and Reload. This is like that first of the, you know, Shameful 4 albums or whatever you want to call it that I've revisited.
That just shows how different you and I are, because Load is probably my most played Metallica album.
Yeah,
Like,
I know you're post Black Album, and I'm
I don't like
Pre-
Reload. I don't like Reload, but I love Load. Like Bleeding Me Until It Sleeps, like all those songs. I fucking love all those. Reload was like, feels alright.
I definitely would be down to do like a revisit.
I think we should do all the Metallica albums. Fuck, that'd be crazy.
I mean, eventually we're gonna have to.
Yes, Baji, thoughts on Frantic?
No.
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 See, I skip.
Now we know the obvious thing is going to be the snare, so we'll hold off on that for just a little
Yeah.
bit.
I'm just talking about the song.
Yeah. All right. Well, so okay. Baji has nothing to say.
He's like, nope.
All right. So the next
He's just
one
getting
is
started.
the next one is the album title track. It's time.
Do do do.
There you go. There you go. Everybody do the snare. Everyone's off.
I know. I was like, where? Dude, I love this riff. Baji
mean.
did something else. Bro.
so mean.
Oh shit. Lars is actually trying. Those 90s.
The chokes. Come on, Rudy.
I want to, but no.
St.Anger out on my neck. He never gets respect. St.Anger.
I'll do the background.
Push it out. They push it out. St.Anger out my neck. They flush it out. They flush it out. Never gets respect. They flush it out. They flush it out. They flush it out. They flush it out.
We don't want to outshine St.Anger, guys.
Respect.
Ooh, this chorus.
Fuck it all and no regrets. I hit the lights on these dark sets. I need a voice to let myself go free. Fuck it all and fucking no regrets. I hit the lights on these dark sets. Medallion news, I hang myself. St. Anger around my neck. I feel my world shake. I can't look awake. Hard to see clearer. Is it me? Is it fear? I'm madly in anger with you. I'm madly in anger with you.
When he does that shit.
I'm madly in anger with you. I'm madly in anger with you. Yeah.
Alright. So St. Anger.
I think it's safe to say this song was the fucking song of the album.
This was
right?
the jam,
It was
dude.
fucking
It
amazing.
was a good first single, right?
Yeah, this was
Yeah,
the first single.
yeah.
Yeah,
That was a-
that was a good one.
I think when you go, even like the structure of it, like the chorus has 3 sections to it, which
Yeah.
is weird. Yeah, it's that mean fucking riff, and yeah, they go into like this thing, right? But then most of the song's heavy. It's just like this verse,
Yeah.
you know, whatever you want to call it. Because I don't know what the verses would be. I don't know what the chorus would be because it's so repetitive. Yeah, I think it's fucking sick. Now, like Rudy said, safe to say, like look at all of us, like we know the fucking song.
Yeah.
You know. Real quick, one word to describe the song. Baji. You can't say very.
Can't say very.
No.
Excellent.
Excellent. Oh. All right. Hondro.
Promising, just because it was the first fucking single, man, and it showed me like, holy shit, fucking Lars is doing the fucking holy shit, he's doing the dope bass, shit like that got me pumped. So yeah.
Rudy.
I mean, to me, it was fucking emotional, dude. Like Hetfield's like vocals in this, to me, was very like melodic in a sense,
Yeah.
dude. And like I'm a sucker for melodic shit with heavy shit.
Yeah.
You know, he did the melodic vocals and like, you know, partially of it, and it was still fucking heavy as shit, dude.
Yeah. Got you.
So yeah, for me, it would be emotional.
If I was to describe it, I was surprised you guys didn't say it. Angry.
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 I'm like anger.
Anger.
Yeah.
No, definitely, yeah.
It definitely is a good representation of the album. I think, regardless of whether you like the album or not, it was a good representation of what the album is, lyrically and musically. In the next song, we're going to get into this debate of Brandon says, y'all sound worse than James. Okay, thank you.
Dang.
Thanks, asshole.
Thank you! So we're going to get into the debate of whether or not guitar solos should have been on this album.
You ready, dude?
But we're going to wait until we get a couple more songs in because I think it all depends on the song. I think you can't
It
just
is-
throw solos in a song.
In general, I agree with that rule.
Yeah.
But
Really,
this
I
is-
thought you were gonna be the complete opposite.
No. In general, I agree that not every song needs it, but it's fucking Metallica, dude.
I don't know.
Metallica.
If we were to say like the last 2
Kirk-
songs, no, like there's no room. I don't think that it's not necessary.
Based on what we heard, it would have been nice for the album to have it. I don't know where. I can't tell you where or when, but it would have been nice. I mean, Kirk's in the fucking band, dude.
Yeah.
Kirk is a band member. Like, he's part of the band, and it's like,
If we don't put solos on this album, it's gonna date it to this day.
yeah, dude.
I'm like,
Bro,
goddamn, dude.
it sounds stock.
Sounds
it doesn't
stock.
need solos.
Lars repeated, "Sorry, it just sounds stock.
Sounds stock.
Sounds stock.
He's out of the band."
Now, speaking of stock, we're gonna get to the next song.
All right.
Well, no, we all know the next one. I don't even need to say it. I'll say it. See now, okay, I have to say it.
Yeah,
No.
from this point forward, you will have to.
Some kind of monster.
Oh, hell yeah.
I feel like I'm at like Orange County Choppers.
I know. Huh?
Now, this is what I mean by just like Frankensteining riffs. Why they call it some kind of monster, but it's like I think you could tell this was very Pro Tools. Like they're just jamming the same riff over and over again, playing different variations of it. And I'm just like, we'll cut it here and cut it here and cut it here and glue it together, which is how they did the record. But I think this is where all right, yeah. So we're still waiting.
It's the longest intro I've ever heard.
I very much doubt that with the shit you brought. We're still waiting. Rudy's just vibing over here.
Longest intro, man.
Huh?
Longest intro.
There we go. I love this part, dude. It's like early gent. Is it really? Kind of.
These are the eyes that can't see me. These are the hands that drop your trust. These are the boots that kick you around. This is the tongue that speaks on the inside. These are the ears that ring with hate. This is the face that never change. This is the fist that binds you down. This is the voice of silence no more.
The look on Bashi's face right now.
Would have been a skip for me after like the first minute of that.
Okay, we're not gonna wait for the see some kind
Brutal.
of monster, 'cause that is we're now 2 minutes and 47 seconds into the song.
Yeah.
So-
It's a groovy ass song though, dude. It's to me this is groove, dude.
I think when you're coming off of like Frantic and St.Anger, then you get to this song, it's like, yeah, this song has like heavy parts to it, but it just
I would have waited to put this like after 4 tracks.
no.
Like establish, wait till this album is out, but yeah, this one kind of like throws off the
Yeah.
mood. Or
This song still slaps, dude.
God damn, dude.
I mean, it's not a bad song. I just think it should
Yeah,
be in
it's-
track number 5.
Later
or
in the
4.
later in the set list, yes.
Yeah, later.
I
Now,
can see that.
This used to be one of my like top songs on the album. I used to go to this song. Like when I put on the album, I'd be like, some kind of monster, right? This song is not age well. Like I could tell where they cut with Pro Tools. You could tell like this is like an hour jam, and this is how they wrote the song. And when they cut it, they were like, okay, James, let's have you do some lyrics here, And I think that songwriting requires some respect and more orchestration. And I think that they just got a little lost in the Pro Tools of it all. I think it's a good idea when you make it seamless, but for a song like this is like, dude, it's just a bunch of riffs. It's the same riff put together. If I give you a guitar and I say, here, learn the song, you can listen to it and learn that main riff, dun, 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 and the entire song is just that, but
Yeah.
in different variations.
Yeah, it definitely feels like kind of Lulu-ish, where it's like there were just riffs, repeating riffs throughout the whole song. And I was like, okay.
Where is it?
As far as like, yeah, I can definitely see how the vocals are just not randomly, but it's like, oh, let's put some here, let's put some in there. But
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not my favorite. I mean, I'm with you, Bashi, where it's like I usually would skip this song. But hearing it again, you know, I don't know, it's not that bad.
So now we're gonna.
I just move it later
So-
down the track.
So now we're getting divisive a little bit. Now we're getting a little because Baji doesn't seem too happy with this one.
Like he hates this song, dude.
Just I don't know, just
Despises
a
it.
minute of that, I was like, I'm done with it. Like, do something
There you go.
else.
And then Hondra's like, it's all right. Like if it was a little bit further.
Yeah,
I'm like, it's not a good song. And then Rudy's like, dude, I'm fucking vibing,
Well,
bro. Rudy's like,
If I'm being honest, this is my third favorite song of the album.
oh shit,
Third
favorite.
favorite.
damn. What's your first?
Oh, St. Anger, dude.
Damn.
Yeah.
What's your second?
Frantic.
So we were.
Yeah. See, okay, I don't want to say it, but we're at the peak for me after this.
Oh wow.
It's a different story.
There you
All
go.
right, all right,
Alrighty.
But I love this song though. Love it.
all right. So we're gonna move into the next one, which is, I believe it's Dirty Window. Dirty. Which is like light frantic. Hell yeah. Here's the lyric.
I see my reflection in the window. It looks different, so different than what you see. Projecting judgment on the world.
Come on, come on.
This house is clean.
It's not clean.
This house is clean.
Come on.
Am I who I think I am? Am I who I think I am? Am I who I think I am? Look out my window and see it's gone wrong. Board is in session and I slam my gavel down.
Low key, I love this next part.
Oh yeah.
I'm judging, I'm jury, and I'm execution.
I love that shit though. The rim shots or whatever the fuck they are.
Does it remind you of System of a Down?
Yeah,
big time.
And I'm executioner too. Protector, protector, rejector, infector, projector, rejector, infector, injector, defector, rejector.
So I'm just gonna be straight up. This is definitely one of my favorite songs on the record. If you guys can't tell, I love that it's so straightforward. I think it's the shortest song on the record too. It's about 5 minutes or so.
Damn.
But it's like frantic light. It's like a mix of frantic and some
Yeah.
kind of monster.
I can see that.
You could tell there was probably more thought into this song because I think the lyrics flow a lot more with this song. It's not just like a bunch of drums and then
I don't know if it's
"We
more.
the people."
Yeah.
Like, bro.
I don't know. I think St. Anger, like, I don't know. I feel like that was like pretty well thought out.
Yeah.
For sure. But yeah, this one definitely is. I feel like this should have just been track 3, man. Like it's keeping that like
Yeah.
energy going, dude. It's keeping you pumped.
Maybe not 3, right?
Fun fact about this
Right.
song is Metallica played this last year. It was the first time they played anything off of St. Anger in almost 20 years.
Jesus.
And
This
was
song,
this
out
was
of
the
all,
song
they
that-
didn't play St. Anger.
and it is so cool to hear it with like an actual like drum like snare, like a real snare. So fucking
yeah.
cool.
Damn.
So it sounds so much
That's
better.
crazy.
Thoughts on Dirty Window?
I love the intro to the song. It's fucking amazing. But this was the first song out of this album where like the snare was like, hey, like this is the first time I actually noticed it. I'm like, hey, dude, like,
Right.
It's probably because at this point you've heard it so much already. Like when you're listening to the album by this point, that garbage pail
yeah, dude,
has already been
like,
seared into your brain.
Yeah.
I thought he was hitting a keg, bro. Like I thought it was like the clown from Slipknot at one point, you know. But this is the first time I noticed it, and I'm like, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
I still was okay with the song, but it's the first time I kind of like. ¿Qué es
Yeah.
esto?
What is this?
Thoughts on Dirty Window, boys?
I think that it's like I said, should have been track 3 or just I don't know, has that fucking energy to keep it going. Maybe not for me personally, not as good as like the first 2 tracks, but shit like this, you know, where like he does that fucking melody and shit. Like, man, that aged pretty well.
Yeah, no,
but back then I was like, grr, well, how dare they be sentimental or like kind of like, why is he doing his voice like that? What Hetfield? What happened? But
yeah, I feel that.
But yeah.
No, like I don't know. I like the songwriting on this song. I think it's nicely done.
Yeah.
I'm just. I'll talk about this more later on, but I'm just like I'm listening to all the songs before I say this.
Okay.
that's fair.
All right, so we're gonna get to the next one, which is. All right, I'll give it to you guys on this one. If you don't like this album, this song didn't do Metallica any favors. So I'm just saying.
All right.
This is Invisible Kid. Music's all right. Love that that classic Metallica groove, though. Not that.
I swear, I thought the clown was on this album, bro.
Ooh, that riff, though.
Oh, that's a good riff.
Invisible kid, never see what he did. Got stuck where he hid, falling through the grid. Invisible kid, never a place of his own, where he'll never be known.
Oh, stop.
In a word, he's grown.
Invisible kid, never see what he did.
Got stuck where he hid, falling through the grid.
Not aged very well.
Kid, got a place of
What
his
are you
own,
doing,
where
Lars?
he'll never be known.
Sounds like shit.
He's grown.
See, Lars is a limited drummer, but sometimes he does some shit that's like, oh, that's cool, because he's so limited. He finds creativity in that limited space, and then he does shit like that. It's like, if you were a better drummer, you can pull that off.
Invisible kid, locked away in his brain, from the shame and the pain, whirled down the
Just wish he would have went with it, or at least like tweaked each song as far as the snare goes. But goddamn, you can tell they did not touch that snare. It's like, nope, I want it to sound the same every goddamn song.
Well, I mean, if you saw some kind of monster, you'd understand why they didn't touch the drums.
Because you fucking throw a tantrum.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't stop. So Invisible Kid, I will be the first to say this was the song that they lost me on. I think that the idea of Invisible Kid, I think when you're 12, 13 years old, it's like, I'm the Invisible Kid. When you're in your 30s, you're like, bro, ain't none of us kids. I'm not an invisible. I'm an invisible man. Merman.
Man. A beard.
Yeah, so to me, it's just like a filler song on the record. It's like they needed a song. What do you guys think on this one?
Skip.
It's a skip. Like,
Fucking hard skip.
yeah, it's a skip.
It's cringe, bro. Like, this
I
song
don't-
is cringe.
Invisible Kid never see what he
Cringe as
did.
shit.
Like,
Well,
maybe
through
the lyrics,
grid.
the lyrics are
Drums,
different. I mean, I like the melody. Don't get me wrong, but I just think the lyrics are. That's what it would be like. Okay, let's just take a step back here with the lyrics. Like,
I swear to Christ, this was a Kirk Hammett lyric. Because remember in the
Yeah.
documentary when he's like, now I got these lyrics to further express myself in the band. Oh, this is why. He says that, bro. He fucking
does.
says that.
He does.
I just quoted
So
him.
you're blaming him. You're blaming him for this song.
I think if you don't write lyrics for a band, there is a reason you don't write lyrics
Yeah.
for a band.
Hey, he's a very emotional guy. All
I don't
right.
give a fuck, dude.
He could. Hey, they could have put this on the on the refrigerator. Be like, here, we're gonna put this right here on the refrigerator. Good job, buddy.
The way he said it in the documentary was like he like bought like a product, and he's like, now I got these lights to help me when I'm working outside. Now I got these lyrics to further express myself,
was
and that was not
happy.
open before. I don't give a fuck, bro.
Who wrote these lyrics though? Is my real question.
James probably wrote these, but
Yeah.
if
God
Kirk
damn.
wrote them, I would not be surprised.
Right.
I know that Kirk did write a couple things. I know they didn't like let him in 100%. He got like a pre-chorus in there at some point for sure. But You got a couple lines in there.
You got something in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
An A or a the, it's something in there.
I remember when the therapist was handing notes and like, now the therapist is fucking writing lyrics for us. I'm like,
Oh yeah, dude, that shit was crazy. I was like, how?
See, that was cringe for me when they're like, oh yeah, I have some lyric ideas. You guys could probably. It's like, bro, what the fuck?
okay, now we already did. I think
We did.
we did a doc.
that was a good documentary though.
Yeah, we talked about the documentary already, but so back to the song.
Yeah.
So skip. Yeah, I
Skip.
think Metalology says the song
Skip
sucks.
and what the fuck happened?
Yeah. All right, next song. The next one on the record is My World. Not gonna lie, this was my fucking jam.
I can't even think about what the song is, dude. Like,
Neither can I.
I'll give you a hint. It's about my world.
It's my world. It's Bobby's world.
Oh, Bobby.
Oh shit! The pig scrapes before they were a thing.
yeah.
Shit! I'm waiting for the groove, baby. Let's go.
Motherfuckers got in my head. Tried to make me someone else instead. It's my world now. It's
Come on, Rudy.
world now. It's my world.
I'm gonna let it play till the groove.
Lies are raining in my room. Cheer up, boy, clouds will move on soon.
Clouds will move on soon.
Heavy fog got me lost inside.
Every thought got me lost inside.
I'm gonna sit right back, enjoy this ride.
Oh shit!
It's my world, you can.
What is it, Alex?
It's my world. It's my world.
Our world.
World, you can't have it. It's my world.
I love this next part.
My world.
This next part used to get me fucking pumped. Not
It's
even
my
lying.
world. It's my world. It's my world. Sucker. I'm out my head. Out my head. Get 'em out my head. Out my head. Get 'em out.
Later in the song, he does a ha ha. Wait, he did that a couple times.
Who's in charge?
And then he does the
Ah, yeah. Ah, yeah. Who's in charge of my
Having
head?
fun, dude. He's just
God damn.
having fun in the studio,
You don't-
just
thi-
being Hetfield.
This is probably the funnest song on the album.
This is probably when it came back after the fucking whole sobriety.
I'm sober now.
Yeah, dude. Like, he like fucking doing Rick
Damn.
James sounds and shit over
Yeah,
here.
dude.
God damn.
Papa hit, man.
Papa Hit killing it, man. And he's fucking going at it too.
Yeah.
Like he's really delivering.
No, he's definitely that.
Like some punk rock in his voice. He doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah. Locally, he's definitely like giving his everything in this album. But this song, I feel like
I'm waiting for the chika.
It's a
Chika.
mid for me.
It's a mid.
It's a mid.
See, I love the instruments.
Wait.
It's my world. Sucker.
See, fucking music, great.
Yeah, the first time he says "fucka," this one he says "sucka." Yeah, he's having so much fun on this song, dude.
it is.
Too much
He
fun,
is,
bro.
he is definitely having
I
a
think
lot
you
of
forgot.
fun.
I don't, okay, I love the song itself, but the lyrics really fucking throw me off.
Yeah.
The vocals throw me off. It's very like, I don't know, man.
I think there's a lot of like maybe lines he was thinking about while he was in therapy, which you would think would bring about a lot of creativity, but it's just like you're repeating lines being said back to you from a therapist. Like, my lifestyle determines my death style, which was a Kirk lyric, by the way.
It was.
But
That was
like-
Kirk?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Kirk.
Oh, that was
my
terrible.
lifestyle
I fucking hated that part. I'm like, that shit fucking pisses me off.
I was like, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't, bro. You're a surfer. You're a surfer. Calm down.
Let 'em
Anyways,
surf.
I fucking love this song. This song is still like one of my top songs on this album. I love this song. But you guys go ahead, hate on it.
Because it's your world, fool.
It's my world. Fucker.
My world. Yeah, I'm gonna agree with Baji. Although I don't think it's mid. It's definitely better than like the third track. Some kind of monster. You know,
If
say
the
that.
song was
Definitely better
instrumental,
than that one.
Yeah.
I'd love the shit out of it if it was instrumental.
All right, we're gonna get into the next one. This next one is actually one of my favorites. This is "Shoot Me Again."
Ooh.
Why? Because I ain't dead yet.
What?
Little pouring guitar in the background. That bass.
That snare, bro.
There again.
Man, Lars won't let go. That's not a sick riff.
I did like that riff.
Little System of a Down in there. It's a little system.
Just a little industrial feel.
Yeah.
With the bullet on my back.
Is that what he starts to say?
It says in the second verse. Shoot me. Come on, Baji. Come on, let He says it. Not now, though. What the fuck?
Shoot me again, I ain't dead yet.
You gotta do like the whitest accent you can.
Shoot me again, I ain't dead yet.
Like a hillbilly. Come on, Rudy.
I said, shoot me again, I ain't dead yet. Yeah. Come on, shoot me again, I ain't dead yet. Come on, shoot me again, shoot me again, shoot me again, shoot me again. Come on, shoot me again, shoot me again, shoot me again, shoot me again.
Oh shit.
All the shots I take.
See, I want to hate on this, but I can't.
Bro. He spits back at you.
All the shit you fake.
Oh.
Back to haunt you.
The riff is sick.
All the shots, all the shots, all the shots I take.
I guarantee you. This is 03. I guarantee you they were listening to that Toxicity album when they wrote this song. This was on somebody's fucking CD player, or the Toxicity was on someone's CD player. They were like, "Hey, we gotta take a little bit of that," because there's some strong. I feel like some strong.
100%,
Yeah.
dude. 100%. 100%. I agree. They also did. There's another song. I don't know if it's played yet, dude. But they totally took a riff from Iowa, dude.
Okay.
Once it comes up, I'll be like, "Oh, that's the riff." But yeah, dude,
Damn.
they were definitely listening to fucking System of a Down for this shit, dude.
There is a lot of new metal, but that's not new metal. But there is a strong. You took Metallica was listening to a lot of new metal because they were touring with like Linkin Park and Korn and Disturbed, and they were taking all these guys out on tour at the time. This is early 2000s. Like none of those bands were like, except for Korn. A lot of those bands weren't big enough to carry their own tours, their own arena tours. So they were taking a lot of dudes out. Baji, thoughts on "Shoot Me Again"? I'm dead. Yeah.
I like it.
Send the Mexicans back.
And the Mexicans back. Okay.
Papa head.
Papa Headfield.
Yeah.
I like the song. It's a good song. I don't know. I like the songwriting on the album. A couple songs are.
You've been hating half the fucking album. What are you talking about?
I like this. I like the song. The songwriting itself is good. It's just. I just don't think this is aged well in production at all. Guitars sound like shit. Drums definitely sound like everything. Just sounds.
Well, we're not there yet.
That's why.
I've been holding back.
Yeah, but that's
so
why.
hard.
Yeah.
But I'm
but aside from that, the songwriting itself, like the riffs, I enjoy.
That is a wild statement, Baji, because all they did was just jam. And they were like, we got an hour of jam in Pro Tools.
Yeah.
I like this part, this part, this part.
And then I like the riffs. I just don't like the production. I'm sorry.
Hey, you know what? You're entitled to your ridiculous ass opinions.
Yes,
and
I
will
am.
let you have that. I will go no further because Rudy has to leave at 10.
I didn't say anything, but you got an hour and fucking 23 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Better hurry up.
All right.
Skip.
Skip? Really?
I'm just kidding. I really like the part. I just hate when he gets a little like with the shoot me again, shoot me again, shoot me again, shoot me. I don't mind
Trump.
that too much.
God damn it.
Why did he not go out with that song, dude? He should have done it, dude. That would have been fucking...
With his fucking fist, shoot me again, I did, yeah.
What was he bumping, the 50 Cent shit? This would
Yeah,
have
it
been
was
better,
both
dude.
yeah, you should have bumped
Dude,
Metallica.
what?
Shoot me
Why
again,
did nobody
I
make a
did,
meme of that?
Oh, this part.
Groovy. The outro?
Hear that. All right. Spotting his tongue not to shoot me.
Pinchy Lars, dude.
All right, anyways, go on.
We're done with this song.
We're done with this song. It's not bad. It's just that little things that irk me about it, you know. But I like the fucking boom, 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 boom. That's sick.
Meanwhile, me and Rudy are fucking vibing like a motherfucker. And look at you, fucks. Angry, uncultured.
I'm trying.
I'm trying to enjoy this, but I can't get past production.
All right, well, maybe you're going to like...
See, I'm not looking at production right now. Once we
It's
get to
not.
that part, I'm shitting on
go
it, dude.
ham.
But as a fucking like high schooler could do, this shit was awesome. That's what I'm saying, and I feel like it's like now it's nostalgic listening to it in a good way. Some songs,
I prefer
crazy.
Death
some
Magnetic.
songs.
Well, we're not talking about Death Magnetic.
No.
I prefer that over
That's
this.
the worst album, bro.
Oh, shit.
No,
In
Fucking
my opinion.
Rudy, dude.
I
That's
prefer
the
that
worst album.
over this.
Okay, look.
Tomatoes.
Look, you like...
Potatoes, potatoes.
You like hentai, you like anime porn, right? You live and die by the sword of hentai, right? Like you motherfucker, right? Are there any? I'm curious to know. Are there any hentai characters named Amber?
I mean,
No, there's
no.
not. Okay, no.
St.Anger.
St.Anger.
Because the next song is called "Sweet Amber,"
Ooh.
which is I think it's my favorite song on the record.
Really?
I love that little.
Very bluesy.
Then shakes the wrist.
And here comes Lars to ruin it all.
I know. Yeah.
Oh shit!
I'm doing it, guys. I'm doing it.
Let that get into you.
I'm doing it, guys. Look at me now, Dad.
Here we go. That classic Lars groove.
Wash your back so you won't stab mine. Get in bed with your own kind. Live your life so you don't see mine. Drape your back so you won't shine. Wash your back so you won't stab mine. Get in bed with your
It's about hentai, by the way.
Live your life so you don't see mine. Drape your back so you won't shine.
Come on, Rudy.
When she holds my hand, and I lie to get a smile. Ooh, when she holds my hand, and I lie to get a smile. Using what I want to get what you want. Using what I want to get what you want. Using what I want to get what you want. Using what I want to get what you want. Ooh, sweet Amber.
I love the ending part. What is that? That classic James Right Hand of Doom.
How sweet are you? How sweet does it get?
That Right Hand of Doom, baby.
She holds the pen, spells the end. She traces me and draws me in. She holds the pen.
Yeah, this song was like about any girl like I dated in high school. This was like the song, be like, "Oh, sweet Amber, wash your back so you won't stab mine. 'Cause you got a dirty back, bitch.
Oh.
You got a stinky back, bitch.
Shower.
Got a shower, bitch." Yeah, sweet Amber. So I think this is like my favorite song on the record. I just love that all the triplets, and I think it's like lyrically probably like the best
Deepest
lyrics,
one.
the deepest one. I think I don't think it's about a chick. I think it's about drugs and alcohol. But like, I think like being a teenager, like obviously that's something like you relate to a lot. So I think like I
Yeah.
really resonated with this song a lot. And so like,
Fair.
all my feelings, like, oh, I gotta talk about this bitch.
Whoa, captured in a 5-minute song.
That sweet Amber bitch.
Sweet Amber.
That fucking sweet bitch.
Make it sound like a Mexican Hatfield.
Oh, sweet.
Well,
This was my Orange County Chopper days. I don't know if you guys remember my Orange County Chopper days. Because James would always wear like the Orange County Chopper shirts and the Harley
Oh,
Davidson.
yeah, yeah.
So I went through like a little phase where I would go to the song with my dad and buy like 10 fucking Orange County Chopper shirts. So they're like, you know, shitty
Papa
prints.
hat, man.
And I'd roll up to school wearing like camo jeans and my Orange County Chopper shirt, be like,
God
all right,
damn it.
thoughts on Sweet Amber?
Fucking sweet. What else can you say about Sweet Amber,
It's a
dude?
good song.
It's a good song.
Oh, you guys, oh, we get
It's
the
aged
approval.
better. I think it's aged better, but I still think that Frantic, St.Anger, and yeah, I feel like
Frantic, St. Anger, and some kind of monster.
no, because that one's like not as good.
Invisible
Oh, see?
Kid.
Oh,
Invisible-
Well, see,
No, shut the fuck
No,
up.
no.
My world.
You almost got it.
oh, dude.
My World, yeah, I think those three. This one I put number 4. Like it's,
Okay.
it's in the top 5 of good songs.
Okay.
It was
This
good.
song for me, I'd always skip, dude.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, it didn't do anything for me.
Yeah, I mean, I at least appreciate that there's nothing corny going on with the like the vocals or the lyrics. You know, like I'm not that I think Hetfield. Yeah, like I know that sounds like what? Do you listen to like Hello Me? You know what I mean? Like
Beat the real.
yeah. So it's like every
David
singer,
never did a
chicka. He never did the chicka
Like
chicka.
a Michael Jackson metal version or some shit.
Yeah, so it's like, but I appreciate Hetfield's fucking vocals, man. He's just, I don't know.
That's right.
You just gotta love his vocals, man. He gives it 100%, no matter how shite you might think.
Speaking of shite, Rudy's opinion varies from ours.
Yeah, well, this song, yeah, I never liked this song.
You never had a Sweet Amber? Never had a Sweet Amber. Never whispered.
No.
All right.
No,
Well,
no.
all right. Well, I mean, all right. All right, but you know what? You know what I'm feeling right now? It's a feeling. It's a feeling.
You got this feeling.
I'm not sad. I'm not angry. I'm not happy. In fact, I would say it would be an unnamed feeling, like this next song called "The Unnamed Feeling."
The unnamed feeling.
It's literally the unnamed feeling.
Yeah.
Take it back. I think this is my favorite song on the record.
Really?
I think this is where they got deep. Rudy and T-Pain.
Been here before.
It makes no sense.
Been here before. Been here before.
Little Slipknot. But this isn't the riff I know the riff you're talking about. This isn't it.
Been here before. Couldn't say I liked it. When do I start writing all this down? Just let me plug you into my world. Can't you help me be uncrazy? Name this for me. Heat the cold air. Take the chill off of my life. And if I could, I'd turn my eyes to look inside.
Baji's feeling the unnamed feeling right now.
Yeah, and then feeling I have towards this song.
Comes alive. Die a little more.
Gotta do that.
Comes alive. Comes alive each moment till I die a little more. Ooh, I die.
You did the ooh. You did the ooh.
I die a little more.
This part.
Then the unnamed feeling, it comes alive. Then the unnamed feeling takes me away.
Sometimes I wish Lars would just shut the fuck up. I think if he would have just stopped and let James and the guitar play, I think it would have been way more impactful.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the fuck Lars is doing. He's like,
He's like, I gotta write something for this part because I'm Lars.
can't no guitarist play alone.
Yeah.
Don't Daddy won't approve of me.
Yeah. I mean, Lars is from Sweden? No, not
Danish.
Sweden.
So
Danish.
he's from
It's from Dane.
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 Or, I don't know. If he's Danish, great. I don't know.
Great Danish.
Great Danish.
Great Danish.
From
Yeah.
Dane.
So he's a dog.
That
God.
He's a
damn.
great Dane.
Oh, the dog.
So, yeah, I've always loved this song. I'm overly emotional, and sometimes like you do feel that. I think the other feeling that he's talking about is anxiety. I think like because it wasn't like a really prominent thing in the early 2000s where people like talked about anxiety and how common it was, and a lot of the references lean to that. So I've always like definitely connected with this song, and I love the melodies. I love the guitar performances. I love that little kind of dirty clean that's going on.
Mm-hmm.
The finger pick that. I love that it's like one of the darker songs on the record too.
Denmark.
Thank you.
Needed to. It's like
Completely just fucking
yeah.
interrupted my personal little.
I just thought.
It was important. For me.
I
You call them Danish. That's
was
way different. Than
thinking about
Yeah.
suicide and thinking about just hurting myself and hurting
Yeah.
the people that love Denmark. Lars is from Denmark.
There we go.
Gee, thanks.
Thanks,
Thanks,
dude.
man.
lighter perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah, just now we know Lars from Denmark. All right, because we all had a fucking brain
Now we don't
fart.
sound stupid.
He's from Dane.
He's a
Danish. Well, okay, since I poured out my heart, now what do you guys think of the unnamed feeling? Go ahead, tear it apart.
A part of me wants to commend them just for like, okay, this
Trying.
is like proggy. Yeah, there's like
no, like it's
we
like,
be
I
in
think
and out of
like
shit.
it's
He has a Jonathan Davis
it's a
moment on
good
the song, too.
song.
Yeah.
I just feel Lars fucking ruined it.
Look, here we go.
Get the fuck out of here. I just wanna get the fuck away from me. A rage, a glaze, I hurt, I hate. I hate it all. Why me? I can't.
A little rant. Now it's cheesy, but at the
Yeah.
time it's like,
Yeah,
oh, man.
They're definitely trying to capture that new metal fucking like spirit
Motion.
or motion or I don't know.
Like rawness.
Yeah, the
Mhm.
rawness.
I don't think it works for Metallica.
Mm,
I think James is
Yeah.
too like, yeah, like, fuck you, I'm about to kick your ass. Like, not too much like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Depressed.
Yeah. I don't.
Not
I want to
alcoholic.
give him the benefit of the doubt, but yeah, it's just
Yeah.
it's a good attempt.
Mm.
I don't think it's
The best.
aged very well.
It has not.
All right, so we got 2 songs left.
All right, let's go.
The next one, the next one is called Purify. The reason I'm saying that is because Rudy has said a couple times that there is a Slipknot riff, an obvious Slipknot riff that is on this album, and it is on Purify,
There you go.
which Slipknot also has a song called
Purity.
Purity,
Right.
Fuck.
which happened to have come out around the time of this album.
God
Oh,
damn.
All right, so this is Purify. Ooh. Now we get back into fun, James.
Tear it down, strip the layers off my turpentine. Old paint, old looks, cover up
Look how like offbeat it is.
key, white line, super white bones, bones of you and I. Purify, can't you help me?
Ah, he knows it.
Purify, won't you help me?
Purify, you and I. Purify, you and I.
Purify, can't you help me? Purify, won't you help me? You and I, purify. You and I, purify.
This definitely has System of a Down. And, Slipknot or whatever.
We'll wait for it to come back in. That's the uppercut right there. Just fucking get right in it. Oh,
This is my top 3 of this
Really?
album. Yeah, I remember back then,
Wow.
like, I had to skip all the way just to get to Purify.
I gotta get to Purify,
Yeah,
man.
I need to be purified. Can't you help me?
I'm not looking for TikTok.
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 Done with that. I need some purification.
Purify. I would say this is probably, you know what? This probably is the best song on the album. I think it's not cheesy. I think it's just
Early 2000s, like, sound
Yep.
to it also. That's just like, oh, that's cool.
if you were to ask me, I think that this was the first song they wrote. They were like, "Oh, this is a good song. We should do the entire album like this."
Yeah.
And then it was not a good idea to do.
Mhm.
It was like it was that one good song. They should have just stayed that one good song. You know.
Yeah.
Thoughts on Purify?
I
already
like
said my
it.
thoughts.
Reminded me of Mick Thompson and James Root. That's about it.
Yeah.
You know,
I can
I was
see
like,
that.
oh shit, Slipknot riff.
Yeah.
But besides that, that's as far as I got.
All right, we're gonna
Makes
get into
sense.
the last song, which is for some reason this song has stuck out with the band because they do their annual acoustic performances for the All Within My Hands benefit. The song is called All Within My Hands, and they do the acoustic version of this song. I don't know why. It's not a good song. I'm gonna say that right up front. This is not a good song, and I don't understand why the band does this. You guys beat the judges. All Within My Hands. The closing track on the album. Almost a 9-minute song, by the way.
Shit.
That's cool. We're waiting.
It's corn.
Still waiting.
All right.
It's a weird way to go in.
All within my hands. Squeeze it in, crush it down.
That doesn't work. It doesn't work.
Nope, it does not.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's enough.
that's
You said
enough.
they played an acoustic version of this?
You want to hear it?
No, I don't.
I'm gonna play a quick.
I-
I'm gonna play a quick part.
We don't
We're sorry,
want to hear
everybody.
this.
because you guys heard that, right? Do you hear any of that can be turned into an acoustic part?
I don't want to.
No.
All right, here we go. This is the live at the Masonic. This is Helping Hands live and acoustic.
I bet you this is Lars's idea.
Probably.
Probably.
Have so many shitty ideas.
And this version is shorter by 2 minutes. We're gonna listen to the whole song.
Oh, fuck, we ain't.
7 count. Come on, mix it up.
I don't think Lars knows what that is.
No, don't.
Don't do it.
Squeeze it in, crush it down. Oh, in my hands, hold it dear,
Hold it, dick.
hold it suffocating. Oh,
All right, so that's it.
Does it really say hold the dick?
What does he
Hold
say?
it,
I've never
dear.
looked. I've always thought he says that. Hold it, dear. Hold
Hold
it,
it, dear.
suffocate.
You see it.
It sounds like a song you have to. Baji would have to listen to go to like masturbation rehab. All within my hands. Squeeze it in. Crush it down. All within my hands. Hold it dear. Hold it suffocate. All within my hands. Love to death. Smack you.
Baji.
Round and round
I
and round.
I don't get.
Put
I don't
that boner
get it.
away, dude.
Why?
Put the boner
Why
away.
was
dude.
this a song?
I don't know. And what's funny is like when I look at the rest of that acoustic album, Disposable Heroes, which was an interesting one. The Unforgiven, Turn the Page, Bleeding Me, Nothing Else Matters, Four Horsemen, those some weird shit. I mean the other songs like I understand those, like Nothing Else Matters, like sure. But Four Horsemen I'm like, oh.
How do you do that in acoustic? I mean, I'm curious to hear it because
okay.
Which is
Got a
sort of
few
the
more, is
acoustic
that
album
okay?
now.
Just go into the middle
yeah,
of the
just
song.
Why are you looking at me?
I don't want to. I don't hear him. I don't want to hear his voice. That's. How did they?
Trying to wait for it. I think it's coming up. There it is.
Okay, yeah, no, let's stop that. Let's just
Okay.
stop
this,
that.
this is
Let's-
hurting St. Anger's review.
This is hurting it all.
All right, so overall thoughts. Okay, let's. First question: would guitar solos have helped this album? I don't think so. I think that it was. I think it was a good decision not to have solos on the album.
And it's not because they don't belong, but it's because you don't have much to work with.
They don't.
The songs that you would put a solo in, I would say are like my top threes, like the fucking singles, and even not Purify, but St. Anger, man, that would have been cool to hear fucking Kirk fucking go down on that shit. But
True.
I don't know, at least one song.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And the production. So their idea is they wanted to do an album that sounded like it was made in a garage.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, they definitely got that.
If that's the truth, they fucking did
They
it.
nailed it.
Because the guitar, going back now, guitar tones are shit.
Mm-hmm.
Drums are shit. I would even say the vocals sound like shit. Like even though they're so dry.
Like it just
Yeah.
to me, it's not mixed at all.
Yeah.
Like that's what it sounds like, and if that's what they were going for, they nailed it. But it just does not sound mixed because like some songs, fucking Nars was just fucking all high, and then other songs like the mix was. He sounded like he was like either at or below the
Yeah.
guitars, and it was just like it was throughout that with like various instruments. It was just like guitars were too high or guitars were too low, bass was too high, it's like the entire album was like that, and I was like,
Yeah.
and I thought, okay, maybe it's just one or two. Nope, it was the entire thing, and that's how I was like, I'll just wait and see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's my gripe about it. It just doesn't sound mixed.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, you can have an album sound okay, but like at least mix it.
I'm like thinking about what I'm saying because it's like, dude, you don't care about like production. You've heard shittier, but
Oh yeah.
but
We
that
have a whole Skeleton Witch episode.
yeah, Skeleton Witch, fucking a lot of black metal. You know what I mean? Like it just doesn't sound good, right? But that's okay. I listen to the music itself and how it's mean to be presented this way. So I feel like I'm looking at this album the same way, right? This is what they wanted. This is the way it was meant to be portrayed, and they accomplished that. But goddamn, that fucking snare, man. Like I think that's maybe that's just me. Fucking
No, that's everybody. The snare is just shit.
maybe I'm just like
It's
looking
just the
at
drums.
Lars.
The drums in general sound shit. It's not even just the snare. You hear the floor tom. The floor tom sounds like shit. The cymbals sound like shit. Everything on the
Yeah.
drums sounds like shit.
Yeah.
It's just-
The kick sounds like an old 60s kick. It doesn't sound punchy and powerful.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So okay, I think it's pretty popular to say amongst Metallica fans in the metal community, this is probably one of the worst sounding metal albums ever.
Yeah, definitely.
Like on purpose too, which is like probably even worse. But we're listening to this album together, and you guys were hating on this record when like we came in, like when we were talking like, oh, you guys were like, I don't want to do this, I don't want to fucking do St.Anger, I don't, and here we are, and you guys
Jamming,
were like
singing,
jamming and rocking and singing.
Kumbayas.
So it begs the question:
I think it's just nostalgia.
is it or
It is 100%.
I think it's
nostalgia.
nostalgia.
most of the albums that we
1000%.
talk about from like the early 2000s, it's nostalgia. Some of them don't hold up, right? Like,
Some
Yeah, I
don't.
can feel that. I
You
can
know,
feel
some
that.
don't.
some of them don't. But I think like you could have a good song and have it still hold up.
No,
But
yeah.
the thing, it'd be one thing if it was just St. Anger. It would be one thing if it was just Frantic. I mean, you guys were jamming a couple of them.
No,
there was a couple that was like,
No, I get that. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, like I liked like like some of the majority of the riffs I liked. It's just the production or it's not even, I won't say production. The mix was just not there. Like
Lars was not there, bro.
no, he was there all right. He was there. No, but just
It's
like
his fault.
for me, it's like I love some of the riffs, but like then fucking like I don't know. I would love one of the riffs, but then like fucking Lars with his fucking
Just ruin
unmixed
it.
drums, just fucking murr, 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 just banging away, and I'm just like, bro, that riff is fucking awesome. Like, why would you not mix it? Why would you not lower your fucking drum mix to let that
You're
shit?
distracting from the music, man. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like if you look at it that way, like it was a bad call to make the ring from that hit, reverberation, like fucking ring to be so loud and just like obscure the vocals, obscure the guitars, especially the guitars.
Yeah,
I feel like that's just
Like-
ego shit.
it's nostalgia. It's like there are some good riffs there. It's just I feel like maybe that the idea of let's do it like we're in a garage was not good. Was not a good fit for the riffs themselves.
So now I ask, is this a classic Metallica album?
Yes.
Yes.
Just kidding.
No, I don't. think
Classic.
it's- Well,
Define classic.
It
Well,
is,
define
but
classic.
it did not age well at all.
Did it age
define-
well?
It fucking
define
no.
define classic. What do you mean, like?
Like classic along.
It made all of
like
us sing along
Master?
to a couple songs. That's classic.
Okay.
That makes
By
that's something.
okay, yes, I can
Some
see that
hits.
as a classic
Hits.
album. Yes,
But did it age well?
did it
Fuck
age well? No, you're right.
I can't like now, dude. Like listening to this album is like a chore. Except for the first 3 songs.
It's like the first. That's it.
The first
Everything
3
else-
songs after that,
I'd
dude,
rather
it's like,
listen to
fuck,
Kill
no.
'Em All than
Yeah, oh, yeah,
but then
100%.
again, this album does have 3 fucking jams. You know what I mean? Like fucking badass. So
All right. So I went ahead and I looked up the definition of the word classic.
Mhm.
Okay. This is the noun. A work of art recognized and established value. Example, his books have become classics.
Mm.
A work of art of recognized and established value.
Yes.
The value part.
Now, I think when
the value part, yes.
Now, if we talk about classic metal album, I would even argue it's a classic metal album. But see, like you have like Black Sabbath's first record sounds like shit, but it's a classic album. And
Yeah,
everybody knows that. Everybody took from it. I think you also you have to look at this album this way. There's some things in this album that were a little before its time. The pick scrapes, some of like the more riffy part, the dun 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 dun, like the way that some of like the thrashier elements, like the gallops and stuff like that, which at that time wasn't used a lot in current metal, right? Like they didn't do a lot of because Korn and Papa Roach and Linkin Park, like those bands did not do triplets.
Yeah,
But they mixed it with what was going on in new metal at the time with songs like Purify and all that. They meshed them together. That became popular just a few years ago, just in the last like 5 10
I was
years.
gonna say like Darren's fucking style playing pick scrapey, fucking just like that shit was all within its 99 to 2005.
Yeah. So is this a classic Metallica album? You don't have to like it, but I think when you consider everything from Kill 'Em All to Lux Eterna, does this rank up there as a classic Metallica album? And if you say no, I'll argue your point.
No, I say yes.
Yes.
It is. But it sounds like shit.
For
I'd
example,
say-
would you consider Hardwired a classic Metallica album?
No.
Yeah, exactly. I can't name you one song off that record.
Nope. Yeah.
Okay, I can.
Yeah.
Okay, going by that, yes, I can say that this is a classic album.
Spit out the bone.
Good job making it classic. You got one line. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Then Lux Eterna. I love the song Lux Eterna. I think it's a shit. I think Lux
That's a good
Eterna is an
song,
awesome
yeah.
song. There's a couple songs that I like on the album, but I don't consider that, classic Metallica album.
Sound like another St.Anger, modern St.Anger.
But would you consider St.Anger a classic Metallica album?
Classic, yes. I
See,
think with that definition,
Yeah,
I would
if we're going off
consider
that definition,
Like recognized popularity.
it's controversial enough where it's brought up. You're gonna come across it in the fucking road, and you're gonna listen to it. Like if
So,
you're getting
yeah.
into Metallica, you was like, "What's the hub? What's the hubbub about?"
yeah,
Lulu and St. Anger.
Yeah, everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, St. Anger." They'll be positive and negative, and you'll be like, well, "I'll have to hear it."
Yeah, because I think Korn had something similar with the Path of Totality. There was a
Oh,
similar
yeah.
thing that happened where the fan base was very divided on. But the thing is that Path of Totality happened, pissed off fans for 5 minutes, and the band forgot about it, and it's non-existent in their catalog.
Yeah.
Where St. Anger is still highly discussed. Like, it doesn't matter if you don't like it or not. It is still referenced, it's memed, it still has such a bigger impact. So you have to give it up. This is a classic Metallica album, in my opinion.
I think because they were so huge and such a influential, band from the 80s, that for them to have made such a decision to their sound, such a drastic change to their sound, that definitely got a lot of people's heads turning, right? And then divided the fans, which in case brings more attention.
Yeah.
So I'd say classic by those terms. I agree.
All right. All right. That is it.
I mean, Some Kind of Monster, all that shit is just, it's all fucking grouped. You know what I mean? Like the marketing, like it's, I do have memories of that fucking era. So it's, as much as I hated it back then, it's aged a little better.
Okay, and really quick, what would we rate this album? Not a fucking 7.5 and a half with 3/4.
Fuck.
Talk.
Okay, are we? Okay, go ahead.
Right now, we're ranking them in terms of, we're rating them in terms of how much we like the record.
Out of what? 10?
But
10.
are we talking about it like how much we like the record now as a fucking 30-something-year-old?
Yes,
Or when it came out?
as it has aged.
Okay.
As it has aged,
Yes.
I give it a 3 just because of the first 3 songs.
That doesn't
I
make
give-
sense because there's
No,
not.
It's like,
There's like 12.
yeah, but out of the
12
first,
tracks?
yeah.
So that doesn't.
I like the first
If it was
3.
out of 12,
I like the first 3. That's it.
but that doesn't
3.
make any goddamn sense,
It gets a
Baji.
3.
No, I agree with you for once. The last 3 tracks I'd always skip as a younger kid, as a younger human. So
I give it a 3.
You skipped Purify.
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't like it, dude. Like, I thought it was really cringy.
So that kind of goes back against. Okay,
But
I'll accept your rating.
no,
I'll accept it. So you give it a 3. You give it a 3.
no, I didn't say 3. Okay. Like,
Oh well,
okay,
fucking
if
shit.
we're talking about me right now, I'll give it like a 4. But if we're talking about me in high school, dude, that was like an 8-9.
An 8-9.
But now it did not age well at all.
Nope.
So we got a 4 out of 10. We got a 3 out of 10. Hondro, surprise me.
My first number that came out, and now I'm like fucking going back on it, but I did think a 6.
See?
Just because there's like 3 to 4 tracks that you can. For me, like my personal rule is like even if it's like an okay record, even like the shittiest Megadeth records, there's always like fucking at least 3-4 songs that I can like pull out of. And I feel like this album, if you have at least 3-4 songs that are bangers, then it can't be that bad, right? So that's why I'm giving it a 6, because those 3 songs, make up for me. Why isn't it not a 7? Because it's like, well, the rest of the track hurts it, to even climb up even higher. And I'm also thinking about other worse records of theirs, like if this is a 6, then I think another record, Lulu, would be like below.
But Lulu's not a Metallica record.
Oh, really?
It's a side quest.
Really?
It's a side project.
Why is their name on it?
Huh?
Their
It's
name
not
is on
considered under the main Metallica discography. We don't consider Lulu that.
That's
It's
like
part of their
saying that
discography, dude.
Slipknot album that came out, that was... What was the,
It's not considered a Slipknot album.
It's still, it
still
has
came
Slipknot
out,
on it,
bro.
bro.
Okay, so either way. Okay,
The
Lulu's
band
whatever.
made it- Okay, yeah.
Okay, so we're ranting. But okay, so we got a
What about
3,
you?
we got a 4, we got a 6.
Yeah. What say you?
You know what? Alex is gonna get mad at me right now. I'm gonna explain
He's
why
an
in a
8.
second.
He's going to say 8.
You better
Eight.
not go lower than me, bro. I'm gonna look dumb.
Higher.
Dang, this guy's taking his mic off the thing?
Yeah. Real
I've been
talk.
doing that a lot lately.
Real
You
talk.
just noticed it right
I
now,
think I busted David Blunts right now.
dude. I love all my dudes. But
All right. What's your
okay,
rating?
so we got a 3, we got a 4. I was surprised you chose 6
Really?
because mine is a 5.
Really?
Congratulations,
Dang,
you gave
Alex.
St. Anger the highest review.
Told you, I'm gonna look stupid. If
That was
I
you,
give it
bro.
higher. God damn it. Yeah, I really like Purify, dude. I'm gonna say that. I was a reminder of like, holy shit, I fucking love Purify. Like,
You're
I
never
would skip.
You're
skip.
never gonna
I
live
would
this
skip
down.
Purify every fucking...
Dude, I just love that. Purify. Yeah. I don't know. I like that.
You're never gonna live this down. You
I-
gave the highest
Yeah.
rating of the group to St. Anger.
Este vato
Anger.
le gusta St. Anger.
Hey, this guy likes St. Anger.
Does anybody like St. Anger?
This guy right over here.
Not
Mr. Revocation.
Mr. Oh, I thought you were
Yeah.
technical.
I like music that challenges me.
Dave
I
was
gave St.
really-
Anger a 6 out of 10.
God damn
I
it.
hope Dave don't listen to this, man.
Nah, he's not gonna want to hear
Oh,
me
man.
giving a Metallica record.
All right. Well, anyways. All right. So we hope you guys enjoyed this episode.
Mhm.
Hondro, thank you so much for giving the only positive rating.
If I had my own review system, it would have been different.
Because a 6 out of 10
You
is.
won't even know your own review
Yeah,
system.
you don't know your
it
own
would have
review
been a
system.
5 point something.
Oh,
Oh.
all right. I'll give it
I
a 5.
fucked up, all right?
I'll give
fucked up.
I'll give it a 5.5. Yeah, you fucked up.
I fucked
All right,
up.
guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We appreciate it. We hope you enjoyed this episode. You guys can follow us at Metalology Podcast on Instagram. Subscribe on Apple Podcasts. Follow us on Spotify. Leave us a rating and review. Our resident rating and reviewer, Alberto Lafarga, will rate and review. Your rating and review. Subscribe to us here on YouTube. Watch all exclusive videos, full-on videos of the show.
Full on.
Follow us on TikTok as well. Our TikTok has been blowing up a little bit.
Oh.
We got clips
Our
on there from the show as well. The
TikTok.
TikTok. The 6 out of 10. And yeah,
Alright.
you guys can follow our band, Defy the Terrence, at Defy the Terrence. We have a new album coming out very soon. We'll probably be dropping the release date in a few episodes. We'll probably be revealing the release date for that because we're already
Might have
playing
heard it
around.
by now.
We're done. We're done with the album.
We're done with the album.
We're done with the album. It's todo.
That's
There's no
it.
more.
No more work.
So the album's coming out. You guys can follow us at Defy the Terrence. You guys can follow me at Anthony_7th. Rudy,
You
take
can
it
follow
away.
me as the one who knocks on Instagram. The O's are zeros and underscore after every word.
Mr. 6 out of 10 over here.
6 out of 10. Fuck. You can find me at metal_handro. JANDRO.
And you can follow me at slap_the bass.
That doesn't make sense because you're not playing bass anymore.
Says who?
You.
Just because I'm not playing.
We have you on the last episode saying you
have
retired from
footage.
music.
I'm taking a hiatus.
You gotta make another type of music with that bass.
Yeah, you need to make a St.
Some
Anger,
slap
dude.
bass?
Make your own St.
No,
Anger.
some hard
Make
style.
your own 6 out of
Hard
10.
style
Some
bass.
hard style, some hardcore, some
Hard style
up-tempo.
bass. I like that.
All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll see you on the next episode of Metalology. I was going to say Metallica.
Why?